What's up, y'all? Getting ready to pack up the last few pair of these Air Jordan 13. So I was like, wait a minute, stop. I haven't done a video for the 2018 He Got Game. Was going to do the split screen and have it all set up, but I just left two pair out to get to so you guys could see it. And it's the gray box. Make sure you see the box. And these are the last two sizes. And then I'm getting these out of here ASAP because it's a Saturday and UPS closes early. And it's 36 seconds of an intro. So I got a 10.5 and an 8.5 still out that I have to go ahead and get packed up. So let's get the 10.5. We're going to do the label first just so you can see the label. Make sure you get that label because you may have somebody send you something that's kind of whack, not the right thing. Air Jordan 13 Retro, white, true, red, black. SRP is $190. The style code is 414-571-104. Underneath the Jordan.com is red on the tag. And you have your sizes 10.5. But I'm going to get to the UPC now. The 10.5 UPC is 826-215-703-013. And there's a 14 at the end. By the time I get to edit this video, it'll be way late, but still you can check your shoes against it. The UPC for the size 8.5, 826-215-702-566, and there's a 14 at the end. So let's open this up. So I got this one on the top. And the 13 so far have not have stamps. They don't have the stamps in the lid. So as usual, when I don't see a stamp on the lid, I take the shoes out and I treat them like a baby. So I can look at the inside of the box. And the inside of the box does not have a stamp either. So let's get that back inside. And I want to look inside of this 8.5 and check and see if it doesn't have a stamp either. So the 13s don't have a QC stamp, which means we're going to have to take an extra look at the tag. And I'll show you the tag to make sure everything's legit this time around, okay? So the paper is the white paper with the lines in it, kind of like the corrugated box that looks just like the inside of the box here. And let's get the shoe out and see if we can get a good look at one of the labels as best as I can, because as we all know, the camera isn't that great, but here we go. We got the LN4, and I'm stretching that out as best as possible without damaging the shoe. And I'll read everything as well. So the small code at the top is LN4. The production date, 2/21/18, 2/06/01/18. Down at the bottom, the code on the left is 108. What is that? 263343. Now the UPC, I'm double checking and making sure it's legit as well. So it's 826-215-703-013. Now I got to go back to my box and look and make sure I'm at 013, and I am at the end. So my UPC code matches up. Really, that's the biggest check that you can make, because most of the time, the people who are making knockoffs, they don't get that right. And I mean, they really don't get that right. So let's go 360 on this 10.5. And then let's see on the back of it. Okay, it does have a 13 on the back of the little tab. But let's go toe. And you see it says Jordan here. On the toe box, it says Jordan. On the back of that, it says 13. So if we go up the tongue, I'm going to move this over so the tongue is okay, so you guys can see that that actually does have a jump man. It's just twisted on the inside. So let's keep going here. Top of the shoe. Okay. Trying to look and see the black inside. The insole is black with the red jump man. We'll go with the left. And we're going to go with the right. Now let's switch it and go with the left medial and the right medial, the outsole, and the heel counter. Just to make sure you see that. And then you still have your plastic over the cat's eye on both sides. And I'm going to hold that like this so you can see the 13 that's at the toe, where you typically have like a lace lock. or a Dubray. Trying to look and see if there are any details that might, throw you off that you need to look at. The divots. I'll move this up close so you can see the divots on the tumbled leather on the side. And if somebody wanted to count those or something, then you can count it. I mean, I'm not going to do all that. I know these are legit. So I'm not really worried about all of that. That's it. That's 5 minutes. That's too long. I know you don't want to sit here and keep looking at this and look at my face. Let's get these out of here, man. It's a good shoe, though. It's a really good shoe, man. I'm surprised by the fact that they're keeping their value everywhere. And they're not dropping with as many shoes as they made. It's kind of crazy. Because, I mean, I walked into a store this morning, man, and they still had over 30 pair. And they got over 60 pair, the guy said. So they were moving and selling them. But that's it. Long video. Peace, y'all.